What if it's time for you to stop hiding? What if this was the week that you chose to be bold and courageous and put yourself out there, whether it's telling the truth to someone about how you feel, right? And revealing your heart to them, or if it was telling the universe, right, and the world around you that you are here to help and here's your offer as a self-employed person. What if this was the week? What if today is the day that you stop hiding and in fact stop avoiding rejection? I want to talk to you about seeking rejection and leveraging Emerson's law of compensation so that it gives you the courage to pursue your dreams and serve more people from the heart. I'm Sensei Victoria Whitfield, founder of strategicmeditation.com. I'm a master coach and Reiki master teacher, and I love helping self-employed spiritual seekers who are too stressed to follow through on their goals and obligations. When you work with me, we clear that stress away and raise your vibration so that we can increase your income and impact in a holistic way. If that speaks to you, like, share, subscribe. Let's get into this. This is the first of 5 episodes covering chapter 2 of our ongoing book study month after month of Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. And this is about angel on your shoulder, devil on your shoulder, right? The inner resistance, that inner battle that we all have, fighting ourselves about moving forward, fighting ourselves about being confident, stepping into our power, helping people in a big way, or even releasing our love for the people that we care about and are interested in into the world. This is a book about self-sabotage. Does that speak to you? I know it speaks to me and my clients and students, and that's why we're doing a week by week and month after month. So 1 chapter a month, 1 section a week. Work through of Napoleon Hill's Outwitting the Devil, Secrets to Freedom and Success. Now, this is actually the sequel to his most famous book, Think and Grow Rich. And if you're a fan of Think and Grow Rich, but you are still working on your personal growth and development right here, just like yours truly, if you're anything like me, the learning never stops. You believe in being a lifelong learner. So if that speaks to you, make sure that you pick up this book and let's get into it for today. So I want to relay to you what my spirit guides had for the message today, and then we'll read the section from the book and then also pull a card and then get you your meditation of the day so you could get back into the game. And so the message of the day is seek rejection. You know, my spirit guides, when I was journeying on what to relay to you, to encourage you, right, and raise your vibration so you could serve more people from the heart, right, in a holistic and balanced way, my spirit guide said that what you need to know right now is that you're hiding. Are you hiding? Go ahead and type that in the comments. No more hiding. No more hiding. If that speaks to you, right, or if that's something that you want to put out into the world for the people that you serve or the people that you love, no more hiding. And so one of the things that keeps us hiding, keeps us concealing our light from others, is a fear of rejection, right? Fear of the past happening again. And this is some interesting psychological stuff that we do to ourselves as self-employed spiritual seekers is, as a sensitive person like you and I are, what we do is we remember and replay the disappointments, the dysfunction, the missteps of the past, and apply them to the present when we're in our lower selves, when we're in our lower vibration. We try to avoid the pain of the past recurring in the present, yes? Oh, I can't put myself out there, right? What this could look like is, I can't put myself out there because just like my dad, when I was a child, said, "You're bothering me." And so if I put myself out there now, people are going to think I'm bothering them, right? Or, oh, I can't put myself out there. I can't tell her how I feel because I remember the last time I did that, the girl thought I was crazy. And so I can't share my feelings because people are afraid of my feelings in general, right? We take the past disappointments and we apply them to the here and now, especially as self-employed people. We don't just do this in our personal lives, but then we will apply previous rejection experiences to our current and creating reality, right? Our evolving, our unfurling reality ahead of us. Be kind to yourself if this is the situation, because what you need to do is realize that you're basing your now experience off of obsolete data, right? The past is the past. What your dad said was what your dad said back then. What that girl did was what that girl did back then. The lead that you are about to call up on the phone is not your dad in the past and is not that girl in the past. This is a brand new experience. And in fact, you want to get your reps in desensitizing yourself to now rejections, because every rejection is a redirection. Go ahead and type that in the comments below. Every rejection is a redirection. There is tremendous gift and wealth and power in experiencing what works and what does not work right now for you. You need to gather your now data so that you can program yourself to be the most successful as you are now. Base your now results off of your now information, experiences, circumstances, data. Base your now actions off of what is your current circumstances, and stop dragging the past into the present. Now we're going to go to Napoleon Hill for even more reasons why we need to seek out rejection. We need to go on the offensive, take risk, go for it. Put yourself out there and no more hiding. Stop hiding, because within those experiences that take you out of your comfort zone, that's where you meet what Napoleon Hill calls your other self. This is the other you, right? In spiritual circles, we call this your higher self, right? This is the other you that has no fear and has all faith, that has access to all of infinite abundance and is not held back or tied down by anything or anybody. If you go for the no, right? If you risk it and ask, seek, and knock so that the door may be open unto you, if you go for it, you're going to find, more so than whatever that other person says, you're going to find your other self, your higher self. Let's get into it. Okay, so this is from Chapter 2 of Outwitting the Devil, A New World is Revealed to Me. So Napoleon Hill is still in the process of recounting his backstory around how he came to writing this book as well as Think and Grow Rich. And he says, I have also discovered that there comes with every experience of temporary defeat and every failure and every form of adversity the seed of an equivalent benefit. Pause. If you go for rejection, if you go for no, there is the seed of, as big as a no that was, there is a huge yes, right? Think of contrast in the universe. There is always yin and there is always yang. There's always a bit of light. There's always a bit of darkness in every single situation. What matters most is where you are looking. Unpause. From Christ down to Edison, the men who have achieved most have been those who met with the most stubborn forms of temporary defeat. This would seem to justify the conclusion that infinite intelligence has a plan or a law by which it hurdles men over many obstacles before giving them the privilege of leadership or the opportunity to render useful service in a noteworthy fashion, right? The time which I spent in seclusion in West Virginia was by great odds the most severe punishment of my life, but the experience brought blessings in the form of needed knowledge, which more than offset the suffering which it cost me. These two results, the suffering and the knowledge gained from it, were inevitable. The law of compensation, which Emerson so clearly defined, made this result both natural and necessary. And the author of this book annotates giving Emerson's law of compensation here. Quote, for everything you have missed, you have gained something else. And for everything you gain, you lose something else. The whole of what we know is a system of compensations. Every defect in one manner is made up in another. Every suffering is rewarded. Every sacrifice is made up. Every debt is paid. End quote from Emerson. Napoleon Hill says, what the future may hold for me in the way of disappointment through temporary defeat, I of course have no way of knowing. I do know, however, that no experience of the future can possibly wound me as deeply as have some of those of the past, because I am now on speaking terms, at least, with my other self. So tying this back to seeking rejection, right, and leveraging that law of compensation, the reason why you want to get your reps in on taking risks and putting yourself out there, asking, inviting, interrupting, offering, raising your hand, right? Putting yourself out there is because you reap the benefits of those risks. Every single temporary defeat, every seeming failure, every seeming rejection has the seed of an equivalent or greater benefit. There is the seed of greatness within each and every experience that you have, getting your reps in, putting yourself out there. No more hiding. No more hiding. You will be compensated, right? The law of compensation. Every debt you've incurred will be paid. There is nothing that you've been through, nothing that you've experienced will be wasted. None of it will be wasted unless you are not paying attention and you are operating out of fear, which is your lower self, versus operating from faith, which is your higher self or your other self, as Napoleon Hill would say. Be kind to yourself. Today's the day. Today's the day you stop hiding. Today's the day you take action and take risks. Does that sound good? Let's get to the card of the day. The card that I pulled from the Angel Tarot cards deck is the Six of Fire. No coincidences. Amazing. I'll read you. Bravo! This is a time of great achievement and success. People think highly of you and your reputation is excellent. You've made good decisions and worked hard. There may be some sort of public acknowledgement of your contributions, or you may be given an award for your achievements. Good news is on its way. It could be a promotion or a new job offer. Additional meanings of this card: victory, feeling good about yourself, good fortune. And it says, good news is on its way, public recognition or awards. My spirit guides are telling me to break down straight from them the meaning of this card. 6 means expansion, progress, things unfolding, nature taking its course is 6, right? It's an active expansion. Fire has to do with taking action, rolling up your sleeves and getting in there, right? Getting in the ring, getting dirty, going in, getting your hands dirty, going for it. That's what the fire suit of cards represents in this deck. So 6 of Fire means enlarge your territory, go on the offensive, take risks. So, by the way, I shuffle the cards at random and pull them randomly before I start recording. It's amazing. It never ceases to amaze me after 15 years that, yeah, no coincidences. Of course, the card that says, put yourself out there, right? Take action and make it happen, right? 6 being go on the offensive is the one that comes for seeking rejection, right? And no more hiding. No coincidences. So here's the thing. You may be watching this and thinking, okay, Victoria, I got to put myself out there and I'm stressed, right? And if you are a stressed out self-employed person, right, that your stress is at the point that it's getting in the way of you taking action, you're my ideal client. And what would I recommend you do? Strategic meditation, 6-step process that I developed to help ground and clear our energy and give us the right next step as an individual, the right next step to do for you. And our strategic meditation of the day, printed out on pink paper. Yay! So loving. Good heart chakra and higher heart chakra energy with pink. The strategic meditation of the day is you're going to log on to school.com/Be Visionary Movement. If you're a member of our membership, the Be Visionary Movement, that's where you'll access the vault of visualization so you could do the action step of the day to clear that stress that's holding you back from taking action. When you go into school, you're going to go in the search bar and you're going to type Embraced by the Angels of Abundance. Embraced by the Angels of Abundance. So that's 18 minutes. And what you're going to do is, as you receive this guided meditation, you're going to have this angel experience for clearing away the stress that holds you back from putting yourself out there, right? There's more going on than just your tactics and nutrition. There's more going on than what you see in the market and in the economy for you and your unique success. Making good money is spiritual. And you, although you love helping other people, you have got to make time to love yourself and love your business. I know you love what you do, right? You get paid to do what you love, and that's great. And you need to love yourself. Make time, do the strategic meditation of the day again, embraced by the angels of abundance. Clear away the stress that's stopping you and go seek rejection. Get the gifts, get the empowerment, get the information that you need to know about what's selling and what's not selling, what people want and what people don't want. Get to the truth. You deserve it. And remember, you do not have to lose your glow as you grow in life and business. If you have come to the end of this video, thank you. Mwah. Make sure you leave a like so that the algorithm knows that this was good and worth your time. And if you're ready to go deeper, now that we've gone through this and you want my help, right? Seeking rejection in a constructive and positive way, protected by your spirit guides, reach out. My number is 732-903-8573. Or you can go to victoriawhitfield.com/contact to book a call, and let's see how I can help. Mwah. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.